Your tyres are one of the most high-tech yet often overlooked components of your bike, which is pretty crazy really, considering they keep you safe, also help you ride fast and keep your riding puncture-free. So any new tech in this department is always worth talking about. And this is brand new, the very latest tyre from Vittoria, the Corsa N.EXT. It's aimed at being a competition level tyre, but at a more affordable price point and more durable to boot. So let me tell you about it. Okay, first things first, let's talk about where this tyre sits. It's part of Vittoria's road range, just below their top spec Corsa tyre, which is used by many Tour de France teams and riders alike. The Corsa N.EXT is still a competition level tyre, drawing all that tech from the pro ranks, but at a more affordable price point. We'll talk more on the pricing later, but for now, let's focus on what this tyre is all about, because Vittoria say the Corsa N.EXT offers race-inspired performance, but still they are the ultimate tyre in terms of durability. To achieve this, there is a 100 TPI casing using a combination of silica and graphene for the rubber compound, which Vittoria say increases grip, reduces rolling resistance, increases puncture protection, whilst also extending the lifetime of the tyre. I'm running 28mm today, set up tubeless, and if you love tubeless as much as Alex, you'll be pleased to know that these and the wider options can be run hookless or tubeless straight side compatible. They have a upper PSI limit of 72, although with the wider options you won't really need or want to exceed that. If, however, you use tubes, then fear not, because these bad boys are available in a tubed option. In fact, that's what I've got in my hand right now. And they come in a range of different widths too. So you can get a 24, a 26, a 28, a 30, a 32, and even a 34mm width option in the 700C wheel size, with weights ranging from 190 grams per tyre to 340 grams. In fact, let's get a chart to pop up on screen now with all the weights and widths of each tyre. On that chart, you might have noticed that each tyre size is optimised for a specific internal rim width. Now, plenty of industry research is showing that we can all benefit from running wider tyres, specifically in terms of speed and comfort. Now, wider tyres work better on wider rims, and the Corsa N.EXT is designed with that in mind. Vittoria have also done some more hard work so that you don't have to. You can now look up WAM, or width as measured, for each tyre size on different rim widths, which is pretty helpful. What's more interesting though is that Vittoria say that to get each tyre to measure up to the correct size, they're actually narrower. So a 28mm tyre is actually a 28mm tyre rather than ballooning out to a 32 that we've all become accustomed to. A good development, but something worth considering if you are thinking of ordering. As I mentioned earlier, this new compound offers a lot of different advantages and has been tested by the technical boffins and engineers of Vittoria. And when they tested this tyre compared to a normal compound, they claimed that they found that they were 9% faster, offered 32% more grip, and offered 21% better puncture protection. They also shared all their testing with us, which we're going to dive into later on in this video. But for those of you who are into the nerdy details and the tyre construction, these tyres feature a puncture protection belt under the tread, and also the tread section of the tyre features a 3-layer construction, the sidewalls feature a 2-layer construction, and also the tyre beads feature something which Vittoria call bead shield. Now, this is aimed at reducing the likes of damage when you're installing the tyre, and also make installing and inflating the tyre much easier. So perfect for the likes of me. Okay, so what about the price? Well, the tube option comes in at £54.99 sterling, and the tubeless option is £64.99 sterling, and hopefully we'll have the euro and US dollar prices pop up on screen for you now. What about if you compare them like to like, tube or tubeless? Well, they're £10 cheaper than the Corsa and £10 more expensive than the Rubino. So more affordable than the Corsa, but they're still not a cheap tyre. And if you want a more budget option, you want to look at the Vittoria Zafiro. Something which certainly isn't new here is the Tyre Tread. This is taken directly from the range-topping Corsa model, which is used by 7 World Tour teams, including the likes of Mathieu van der Poel. And I mean, come on, we know how much of a speed demon he is, but tyre compound does have the biggest impact on performance. And Vittoria say that this Tyre Tread complements the compound to increase its speed and its grip. But Vittoria have sent us a load of testing data, so it's time to borrow Ollie's lab coat and a magnifying glass, and let's delve into all the numbers. Here it goes. Okay, on to the results. For the tube type tyre, there's one reference tyre for comparison, whereas the tubeless version, there are 2 different reference tyres, and Vittoria haven't disclosed the brands they have used in these tests. I'm not going to go through every section of these results, that may take a while, but if you do want to see all the results, pause your video now. Right, on to some of the things I think we should discuss here. The tube tyre does appear to offer increased puncture protection over the reference tyre and a slight improvement in comfort too, which according to the results has been tested by an external expert rider. And for the tubeless version, I can't ignore that compared to reference tyre 1, the rolling resistance would appear to be worse, but is aligned to reference tyre 2. And in terms of puncture resistance, wet grip and comfort, there appears to be an improvement. And before we move on, it is worth noting that the packaging the tyres come in is made from a reusable, recyclable pulp, so good for the environment too. Let's head back out to the road and finish things off though. I'm back on the bike. Still can't really wheelie like Alex though. But anyway, a lot of options and information to take in there, and it can be hard to know what's right for you. But luckily, thanks to Vittoria, you can find all that right on your tyres. So if you look quite closely here, get your mobile phone, you just need to just kind of scan there and there. Wait, just scan right there. Hold on. You'll have to stop for this bit. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Yeah, this is something I need to explain to you. Stationary really. So the sidewalls of your tyres historically contain so much written information, but with the Corsa N.EXT there's also a QR code which if you scan with your mobile phone it will bring up a load more information to tell you everything you need to know about the tyres you're using, which is pretty handy, I think you'll find. So there you have it, a little first look at the Vittoria Corsa N.EXT tyres. Let me know down in the comment section below what you're most looking for in a tyre. Is it grip, comfort, speed, or puncture protection? Personally, I always like to go for puncture protection. Never like to stop on a training ride, fixing the old blowout. Either way though, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And thanks to Vittoria for the tyres. I'm gonna go off and enjoy them now. See you on the next video. Ha ha!